Welcome back to another video guys. Today I would be showing you how to play against the backpassers which became really common in today's match days. The first thing you need to do is to switch to manual switching as soon as you realize that your opponent is a backpasser. The most important thing in this video is to use manual switching over assisted switching. You can't play against a backpasser using assisted switching. The problem of using assisted switching against backpassers is that your opponent have an option to pass to his goalkeeper even if you close down all his passing lanes. So, if you are not a manual switcher, you should change to manual switching as soon as you realize that your opponent is a backpasser. You can do this by pausing the game by slide tackling an opponent. I didn't have to switch to manual switching because I already was a manual switcher. If you need to learn more about manual switching, you can click on the right top button to get a tutorial on manual switching. You can see that I placed my immobile in front of his GK to bait him to pass to my immobile instead of his GK. I did a huge blunder here by shooting with my immobile while he was out of balance. You should make sure that you should not do this mistake which I did because I am already at a disadvantage because my opponent already knows that I will place my immobile at his GK. So he would be careful not to pass to his GK unless he have no other passing options. As soon as he found that I was going to pressure his center back instead of his goalkeeper, he passed to his goalkeeper. I don't want to waste your time, so I would just fast forward to situations where you want to see. This is what I am talking about. There would be several situations where you would get the ball by tackling the opponent. If you keep one player at his GK, marked him tightly by closing all the passing lanes and use second man pressure to get the ball. I will guarantee you this. If you keep on doing this, you would be able to take the ball off him at least 5 times. I was so close of intercepting that ball given to his GK. Here is a bonus tip which I didn't perform much in this match. Use your center mid or defensive mid instead of a striker to pressure his GK. By doing this, you would be able to pressure the opponent by more number of players in the final third. I was able to take the ball off him 2 times in the first half itself. Let's see what happens in the second half. Instead of just losing possession by giving a lofted pass, I should have kept my cool and built the play by short passes. You can see that as soon as I started pressing using a center mid, he was in a lot of pressure because he was outnumbered in the final third. I should have given a pass to Caicedo instead of trying to finish from that angle. Now you can see that he is already in a lot of pressure.
Intercepted really alerts the danger. Miguel. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Brozovic. This is still anyone's game. 0-0.
I was missing the chances again and again, which was served to me on a silver platter.
Oh, shooting chance! And again, the keeper stands strong. Immobile can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save
As
was.
Immobile and Caicedo was out of stamina, I subbed them out.
Chance to shoot! That is doing no harm. Vidal. Perisic. Vidal. Now up to 75 minutes. It's found its way to him. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
You should make sure to utilize the chances you get.
Right, to get it forward quickly.
This is where we finally gets the goal. A beautiful cross from Lazari which was headed into the post by Korea. Trust me, I wanted to celebrate that goal, but I realized that it wasn't worth to waste my time against such players. You can see that we still managed to shoot 7 times on the post despite those back passes. I should have scored many more goals, but as a fact I missed them all.